Breaking news, breaking news. Imagine dropping your kids off at school, or rather, let me say crèche, dropping your baby at a crèche, and rushing to work, only to hear that your baby has died. This is a very disheartening story, very sad indeed. 5 toddlers, babies, dead in Mayfair. The responsible person that is the owner of the crèche, in quote, she stepped out of the house, leaving the kids without a child minder, without anyone to look after the kids. And apparently a device started to heat up, and then there was smoke in the house, and all the children died. 5 of them. Is it worth it? This is a word of advice to parents. Your children deserve the best. Your kids deserve the best. It doesn't matter how much it may cost you. Give your kids the best. Don't cut corners when it comes to your children. If you're gonna leave your child with someone else, it's not an issue of trust. It's an issue of security. And it's an issue of regulations. Make sure that where you're leaving your child, the environment is safe, number 1. Number 2, make sure that they are registered. Don't just say, because I know this person, then let me leave my child. I believe the parents of these kids would share similar sentiments before this event, but now putting the kids at risk. Let us watch the news and hear what transpired.
Well, imagine dropping off your toddler at a crèche and returning later to be told they died in a fire. That was the reality for the parents of 4 children, all aged 2 and younger, in Mayfair, Johannesburg. Joburg EMS responded to the fire just after 11 this morning. When they extinguished the blaze, they found the children's lifeless bodies. They're suspected to have died of smoke inhalation. Neighbours claim that the crèche was operating illegally, but ETV has not been able to independently confirm this. Fire investigators have been combing the scene for clues.
At this stage, the cause of the fire is unknown, but it is really alleged that there was a heating device which was in use just before the fire started in the room. So our fire investigating team are here on site. They will be investigating what might be the cause of the fire incident. But from our side, we still continue to plead with our residents to ensure that they use heating devices safely during this winter season.
And with temperatures expected to drop significantly in Gauteng over the next few days, please heed that warning. One of the neighbors says the fire happened after the children were left alone in the house.
The parents were obviously at work. They come and drop the kids off and then go to work. But apparently the owner of the crèche, the lady that looks after the kids, she stepped out of the house to go to the shop with her 2 kids who are twins. I think they are around 4. And then she locked up the other 4 kids inside of them.
This is very disturbing. Imagine carrying your child in the womb 9 months. A child is a blessing from God, but parents need to receive wisdom on how to protect children, on how to safeguard children, to protect them from harm, from danger. Imagine all these children had destinies cut short by a single decision. This is a learning curve for all the parents. Look, these are, see the bodies of the kids being brought out. These are kids that had destinies cut short by carelessness, cut short by lack of responsibility. These are people that are not after looking after your kids. You may say it's an accident, but before you can have a crèche or try and take care of other people's children, make sure that you have a passion to look after kids. Most of these people, they're not passionate about looking after your kids. They just want to make ends meet. You bring your kids, it's just another hustle. They collect money and then they go. Now, this speaks volumes of the environment. How were the kids left? Make sure where you leave your kids, there's cameras. So that in any situation, worst case scenario, you should be able to revert back to the footage to see what transpired. Make sure they're registered and regulated. Now imagine the destinies of these kids cut short. The family is now grieving. This is a soul, the life of a person. A child, destiny and future cut short. Let's learn from this as parents, never to take chances when it comes to your kids. Even if it means that you have to skip lunch to get your kids in a proper school, do it. God will reward you. He will create opportunities for you to get and earn even more so that you can take care of your kids. But don't compromise when it comes to your kids. Give them the best that they deserve. Don't be the reason to the demise of your child because of your lack of responsibility and failure to take up responsibility. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Well, the case is still developing. We'll hear what the law enforcement will do and how they'll handle this case. But I want to hear from you. What do we learn from this as parents and as human beings? Because no life should be neglected. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.